Good
Okay.
evening, Monica. How are you?
Good evening, Sakshi. I am pretty good. What about you?
I'm also doing well. And what about your day? How's it going on?
Yes, nowadays my like school holiday is going on, so yes, just like a flow, and I do complete my to-do list and all more activity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what are you doing nowadays for improvement of your English?
Nowadays, I am taking session with friends one or two in a day, and and complete my to-do list like reading, writing. And instead of this, I learn two or three vocab, and I watch movies also, English movie for learn English, for improving English. That's
Okay, okay. So, I want to know about that. What are some movies that have you watched? Can you tell me some name?
yes. Loneliness 1 and 2, and um, A Woman Without Man. This one also is good movie, and yes, 2 and 3 movie I have watched, and yes. And did you like to watch movie?
Actually, I don't like to watch movie, but still, I try to watch. Usually, I'm indulged in learning and listening to podcast and all that kind of stuff. So that's
Yeah,
why. So that's
I
yeah
also don't
thing.
like to watch movie. I also don't like to watch movie, but for learning and I have time nowadays, so that's why I watch for passing time also and for improving English.
Okay, great. So as you told me that summer vacation is going on and now you are completely free from your work. So apart from English, are you doing something else? Like are you uh, working for your hobbies and all?
Yes. Now apart from this, nowadays I sieving my clothes also because this is my hobby, and because when we sieving our clothes in are like I want to make a in different type, so I
Hmm.
like yes, so we can sieving our clothes what we want, so that's why. And after
Okay.
sieving 1 and 2 clothes, we feel happy when we will wear that one also.
Yeah, of course. I also like this thing, and I also feel that yeah, we can also make the design of your cloth, and we can make it according to our choice, right? But as I'm
Yes.
the person, I'm terrible at this thing. That is not my cup of tea, but still I like it.
Yes, I also. And do you know when I was learning that thing, so the like those who are teach me how to sieving, so she shared with me, why are you like sieving? Learn to sieving. I said this is my hobby, but I want to make like sieving my clothes. I like. So she shared with me, no one is like to sieving.
Mhm.
So I said, I don't know about others, but I like to sing. That's why I
No. Hmm. Right, right. These are some things that I can say these are underrated thing, right? Sewing
yes.
and stitching and these kind of things. But still, but what I feel everything is equal. People give preference. If you are learning, you should learn computer instead of learning
Yes.
this, dancing and mehendi and stitching and all. So
All
this
thing
is
is like
because
activities.
yes,
Activities have hobbies.
of course, of course.
Yes.
And if it's making us happy, then why can't we do it?
Why? Yes. Okay, so I have
Yes.
one question for you.
Yes, please
How
ask.
can we talk with stranger people?
Okay,
How can
how
we
can
talk
we?
with stranger?
Yes. So first of all, it depends that who the person is he, right? And we can start the conversation by watching some, by asking some normal question, like very common question. Right. Have you tried that you're going somewhere and there is a stranger person, like any girl or anyone? Have you tried to talk to them?
Yes, normally if others like speak something, so of course I speak, but first how
Mm-hmm.
can I speak?
Of course, of course. And one more problem is that is happened that you told me when someone is talking to you, definitely you can respond them. But if
Yes.
they are not talking to you, right? So there is no chances to talk and continue the conversation. But that is the different case, of course. But suppose that you are sitting somewhere and you have to talk to that person, right? But you are not able to initiate, you cannot break the ice. So that time you can ask some common question like that can that can stretch the conversation,
How?
right? How? Okay, suppose that you went in an interview, right? There's another girl also, and you both are sitting there and you want to talk. So you can ask some normal question, like regarding the name, the place, where is she from, right? These are
Yes.
some common
Weather
questions.
also we can ask about weather, and it's very hot and cold.
Right, right. And one thing, I want to say, some people, what they do, I really experienced this thing recently. So what they do, they want to, even I'm not talking about the male or female, I'm just talking about the way, the person. So yesterday, I think day before, yes, so one girl called me and she wanted to talk to me. I knew it. And she was asking me personal question in a first conversation, so that's not right. I mean, related to your marriage and some personal things. So I think we should
Yes.
avoid it,
So
right?
don't ask personal question in a first meeting, or maybe professionally don't ask to personal question.
Yes, yes. This is my habit. I never ask these kind of personal question. Like
I also.
mainly, yeah, mainly salary and you know, this wedding kind of wedding status,
Yes.
right? So yeah, these are only few things that if we avoid that, so we can continue the conversation and we can make it effective conversation,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
And when it's necessary, it does not mean that wherever you are going you are just talking to that person, talking to anyone.
Mm.
When it's
Yes.
necessary, right?
Yes, of course. But sometimes we both, and so we can talk normally
Hmm.
if there is
Right.
any kid and good people
Hmm.
there, so we can talk.
We can talk, of course, that's not important every time. Okay, so
Yes.
right now also, do you feel hesitate when it comes to talking with anyone? As you told me that you are connecting with person and you are doing conversation, so still do you feel uncomfortable when it comes to talking to someone?
No, nowadays I'm not feel like that. Hesitate to anyone. Yes, I can speak with not if there is like suppose that we have session with another people, okay, or another one, anyone. So I can converse to anyone, and I'm not hesitate to converse. And one more thing, before some time ago we decide
Hmm.
topic before, but nowadays we suddenly decide the topic and we can speak better, not good like it's like normal, we can talk
Mhm.
normally.
Mhm.
It
I
not give
understood.
100% with but I will give, like I give at least 50 or 60%. So that is
Okay, what?
my improving. I don't know um yes.
Mm-hmm. Mhm. Right, I understood. Yeah, initially it also used to happen with me, but you know what is my habit? I cannot come up with the. I don't know if this is a bad habit or good habit. I cannot come up with a preparation, or I cannot speak if something is front of me. That happened to me.
Yes, nowadays it's happened with me also, like I'm not like uh, prepare anything for next conversation and at all.
Hmm.
And
Right,
what
right,
about
and
your writing?
My writing, Hindi or
Now it
English?
is improving, or it is like it is a good handwriting, or like you are working on your handwriting nowadays.
Hmm. Yes, yes, of course, I'm working and writing as well. How can we write effectively, right? So, yeah, trying to enhance all these things.
Yes,
Okay, okay,
all thing is
fine.
fine. All thing you give 100%, but little bit handwriting is a weak point. Like we can all thing is good. You give 100%,
Hmm.
but of course you will improve your handwriting also. Like of course you correct your handwriting.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, right, definitely. And I'm continuously working on my writing skill as well.
That is good.
And what about reading? Are you doing? Are you
What?
reading any book?
Sorry.
Are you
Yes,
reading any book now? Yeah.
No, not today, but day before yesterday, I did reading, but 2 and 3 days, and after that, I didn't get time to reading, so I didn't read.
Okay. Okay. So are you reading a one particular book or randomly anything?
No, randomly anything,
Okay.
not any
Right. You can
particular.
also go with
Sometime,
any book. Hmm.
sometime I take like class books, 8th class English book, and sometime I take science book also, in because
Mm-hmm.
like my subject is science, so I'm interested to reading science part also.
Hmm.
That's why.
Okay. 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 Yes, reading matters a lot. It's not important that what are you reading. You just have to indulge yourself in reading, and that's enough.
Yes, but when we reading in reading by English book, so we get some stories. So the
Hmm.
story like I love to reading a story.
Okay.
Yes,
I also love reading stories, novels.
I didn't read novel because whenever I read novel, so I get bored. That's why I didn't read
Okay. Okay.
because
No,
of
no. It.
some some vocab is like different. Those
Of
meaning I
course.
don't know. That's why.
Hmm. Right, right. Yeah, so that completely varies person to person, right? As you are not interested, that's why you might feel boring. That's the reason.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So let's discuss something. Okay, some idioms and vocab. If you know, you can ask me. Okay, and
Okay.
I will ask.
So
If you know, you can answer me.
okay, you can ask first, then I will ask one or two.
Okay. So this is an idiom. Okay, let tell me the meaning. At the 11th hour.
At
At
the
the 11th hour.
at the
11th
11th
counting.
hour. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. 11th hour.
Try to guess.
Okay. It's 11th hour. Like we can complete our work in a minimum time, and it's 11th hour. We can say that is
So at the 11th hour means last moment. Means
okay.
last
At
moment.
the 11th hour.
Yes. I can say, guest was about to come at my house, but I got to know at the 11th hour. So it was difficult for me to prepare some food and all.
At the
That
11th
means
hour. Okay.
at the 11th hour. Right. Okay. What about tough call?
Tough call. We can't speak and we don't want to talk. So it's a tough call.
Okay. That
And
means the situation.
time also
Mm-hmm.
time also not
Situation
yes,
that called tough call.
yes.
Okay. Break the ice.
Break
Break
the
the
ice.
ice. No. Try to guess.
Break the ice. No,
Okay. So
I
break the
don't know.
ice that I think I also used this one. So break the ice when you start speaking. Suppose that there are two person is sitting and they both are
Okay.
very silent. Okay, at least one person has to initiate. That means one person has to break the ice. So that's how we can use it. Okay, in
Can
Hindi
you
you
repeat?
will find.
No,
Okay,
can you
okay.
repeat? Okay.
Okay. So I went to my friend's house. So there was some friends. Okay, they were new for me, and suppose that we were not talking to each other, right? Then I can say I had to break the ice because they were very introvert. So they were not talking to me. I had to break the ice. That means I started conversation to them.
Okay. So here, like example, we go in a train. Okay. So uh, someone is sitting in front of us, no matter
Hmm.
girl, kid, and woman. So we can say here like what we call breaking the ice. The someone is
Break.
sitting breaking the ice. We can say
Yes, yes, yes. That person was not speaking anything, so that was quite
breaking the ice.
boring kind of. I was feeling so bored, so I break the ice like this. Okay. Okay. So there is a one idiom. So one idiom I will ask. Okay. So
Okay.
as you saw, so shall you reap. As you saw, so shall you reap. Sa and sa is quite confusing. This is an
As you
Hindi
saw.
idiom, you know. In Hindi, everyone knows it.
Okay. As you saw,
So shall you reap.
so shall you reap.
Hmm.
So I didn't get what is the meaning.
Okay. Did you understand that? As you sow, so shall you reap.
As you saw,
So shall you
so
reap. Shall you reap.
shall you reap.
Yes. So
No,
that
I didn't
means,
get the meaning also. You shared meaning
okay.
of that. Yes.
That means when you done something wrong with anyone, so you will get the same result from that person. Okay. If you misbehave with anyone, definitely that person will also misbehave with you.
Yes, of course. Like
So
give respect, take respect.
of course. Tit for tat also we can say tit for
Yes.
tat.
For
Report
that.
ऐसा. And the Hindi meaning is that जैसा बोगे वैसा काटोगे, right? We know in Hindi.
Yes.
So that is in English. As you sow, so shall you reap.
Yes.
So
Thank you
these
for
are
sharing
two.
all idioms and phrase.
Oh, great. And thank you for listening to me also. Because whenever I share, I revised all these things.
Yes, it's help to you also and me also because
Right.
I learned some new and you
Hmm.
revise your own.
Yes, yes. It's a win-win situation for us.
Yes, and I have one word. Do you know about that?
Yes, you can ask.
The word is sophomoric. Have you heard about that word? Sophomoric.
Could you please spell it?
Sophomoric. Wait a minute. I can write the name.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sophomoric. Sophomoric.
Okay. I don't know this word. You can
We
share.
can use here the like silly and someone is behaving like a kid, so we can use sophomoric. Like my friend is behaving like a sophomoric.
So for me. Okay, great, great. Thank you for
Yes,
sharing. I would
I have to
search
revise.
it, read more sentence. Okay. The nice conversation. This was really helpful for
Yes,
each
thank
other.
you for joining me.
Okay. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.